Build it, Lord. Hey, you guys, how you guys doing today? This is LaDon. I am in the house, and I'm hoping you guys enjoying your day and stuff like that. It's Saturday. Get up for Saturday. And, hey, it's a good day. It's a good day. It's my second video. What? You know? What I want to talk about today is graduation. Graduating with my diploma. Graduating. Yeah, graduating. That's it? Yeah, graduating. I'm going to tell you the truth. I was young, and I used to go to this school, and back in my days, and it was a regular school, and during that time, I was not caught up with my work. So I had to go to a continuation school. You know, continuation school back in the days is where you be fighting. You know, that's when people used to fight and people used to not be good grades. It was called continuation school. And during that time, I worked hard to get to graduate. And I was not good. My grades were way behind during that time and stuff like that. And I remember I always thought about graduating, you know? And we used to have that commercial back in the day. When you graduate, I'm going to Disneyland! And I remember all that in my mind. I dreamed it. It was a commercial back in the days. She was like, where are you going for graduation? I'm going to Disneyland! And I sat there and I was just like, oh my God, I'll be able to go. Oh my God, when I graduate, I'm going to go to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland. And I thought, I was like, yes, Disneyland in my head. And I was like, graduate, let me get through this. I'm going to make it work. And I thought about it. And it used to have that commercial. And that commercial used to come on, how are you going? Well, then they thought it had, I'm going to Disneyland. Disneyland was the shit back then. I don't know. I remember when I went to Disneyland, it was boring as fuck. But when I got older, I just said, well, you know, when I graduate, I'm going to go to Disneyland. And I remember it was my time. I graduated, it was my time, and I said, let me go get my diploma. I was at this college, and we, you know, from high school to get my diploma at this college, they had a little auditorium where they're going to give out the degrees, not degrees, diplomas. And I remember I went up there, and they were like, they told me, LaDon! And they gave me my diploma and stuff. I remember my grandma was there. My mama was there. And my grandpa was there. Grandpa Lawrence was there. And I was so happy to graduate. I was like, yes, I got it. And in my mind, I was like, I'm going to fucking Disneyland. I'm thinking in my mind, like, after graduation, I'm going to Disneyland. I didn't know how I was going to go to Disneyland. And I was just thinking that when I stood there with my family and my mom and my grandma, and I was waiting for the words of, LaDon, we're going to send you to Disneyland. I just like, you know, because we had like buses that we're going to go to Disneyland. We're like, yeah, I'm going to Disneyland. You know, they're going to come out and my family, hey, LaDon, you're going to go to Disneyland. I was just waiting in my head like, I'm going to go to Disneyland, you know. And I came out to graduation, and my family was standing there, and I'm looking at my mom. I'm looking at my grandpa. I'm looking at my grandma. I'm hoping like, okay, somebody, are we going to, LaDon, I'm going to give you the money to go to Disneyland. That's what I'm thinking in my mind. I'm like, okay. I'm looking at them. I'm young. I'm 20 years old. I think I was 20 years old looking, waiting, like, we're going to go to Disneyland. Now you going to go to Disneyland? And my mom opened up her mouth and my grandma was like, oh, you know, shoot, LaDon, man, we're gonna go celebrate. I'm like, okay, we're gonna go celebrate. Sounds good. I'm like, all right, cool. All right. And I remember my grandma and my mom. I think my grandpa went home. And my uncle Brandon was there too. My uncle was there. My uncle was there. And I was like, okay. And after the graduation, we went to celebrate. We went to Frosty Freeze. We went to Frosty Freeze ice cream. You know what I mean? And my grandma and my mom was like, oh, so what do you want for ice cream? I was like, oh shit, give me a banana split. And I remember my grandma and my mom was sitting there. They were so proud of me. And I'm eating the ice cream. And we talking and laughing. And I'm thinking in my mind, like, Disneyland. Anybody gonna say Disneyland? Every time we got paid for you to go to Disneyland. And I was sitting eating ice cream. I'm thinking that in my head, but I was eating ice cream, and my mom and my grandma was like, we were so proud of you, LaDon. We're so proud of you, LaDon. And, we want to take you out for ice cream to celebrate. I was like, oh my God, all right. Disneyland, come on, say Disneyland. Say Disneyland. That's what my head's saying. Disneyland. And my grandma and my mom was sitting there and was like, yeah, we can't take you to Disneyland, but I'm glad we can get you some ice cream. I was like, I can't. You guys don't got the money to go to Disneyland, and I'm like, Mom, you guys, I graduated. I'm not gonna be able to go. Oh, LaDon, we don't have that money like that, so we just took you out to celebrate, got you some ice cream. I know you wanted to go to Disneyland, but Mom and Grandma can't afford it. You can't afford it. You can't afford it. And in my head, I didn't want to speak back to my mama and my grandma, because I know I would have got my ass a whooping or something, and I was like, okay, all right. And I said to myself that I didn't get to go to Disneyland. My mom and my grandma didn't pay for me to go to Disneyland. And I didn't get no money or nothing like that, because during that time, I was supposed to send invitations out to the people. My uncle told me that. He said, I ain't getting that for graduation. He said, because you didn't send no invitations out. And I found out that I was grown at the time, and I didn't. So I didn't get nothing for graduation but some ice cream. And was I mad about it? I was not. I was mad about it during that time. But I learned something in life, that everybody is not going to have what you want. Then I learned to this day that I just appreciate that my mom and my grandma was there during that time to celebrate with me. And that's what matters the most. When I was young, I was mad during that time. But now that I'm older, you just be happy with whoever what they give you. If they give you a car, they give you $1, they give you $10, be happy. Because they didn't have to do it. And I didn't have no money for an ice cream anyway. And I see a lot of people are graduating and people getting money and everything. There's people out there, there's students out there that did graduate. They're just not able to make it to the prom. They're not able to get the yearbook. They're not able to go to the last dance. They're not able to do what they can afford. They only can do what they can afford. And I learned in life is that be appreciative of what the little things that they gave you. It's something that you have to learn that everybody in this world just do not have it. Maybe some people can enjoy it to the fullest, but some people cannot enjoy it. I mean, they still they can't enjoy it the way the other person did. So I always remember somebody that's graduating with you, honor them, thank them, because they might not be able to get the money that you get, $700, $900, $2,000, and they just broke, and their family just don't have it. And it's just a beautiful thing that if anybody say, I'm glad that you graduated, and that's what matters the most. Sometimes you want the big things, but most of the time it's all about the little things. Because right now, during that time, that was a memory of my mom and my grandma eating ice cream in a lonely Frosty Freeze ice cream parlor, laughing and having a good time. But we did laugh and have a good time. But I wanted to go to damn Disneyland. I saw that commercial every damn time. I was like, I'm going to Disneyland. I bet everybody around the world graduated like, I'm going to Disneyland. I'm going to Disneyland. But there's a lot of people that didn't get to go to Disneyland. I thought I was going to be the one to go to Disneyland, but I got ice cream for my graduation, and I'm appreciative of that. Thank you, Mom. Thank you, Grandma. Rest in peace to my grandma, because they didn't have to do nothing for me. But what I want to say to you guys, I had a beautiful time with you. My name is LaDon. Come on, y'all ready? Come on. Come on. Yeah. 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 LaDon. LaDon in the house. LaDon in the house. Yeah. LaDon in the house. LaDon. Had a good time with you guys. I hope you guys having a blessed day. Hey, all you graduation people out there, give it up for the graduation people. Those graduation kids. Yeah, they graduated. Welcome to the real world, where you gotta survive. Real world ain't fun. I'm gonna be real with you. Hey, I'll be happy if I can go to high school and graduate. Not graduate, just stay in school. Because when real world kicks in, it's another world. Okay? Okay. Like Cardi B go, okay. Hey, be happy and be blessed if somebody did anything for you, because they didn't have to. Because there's some people out there right now that did graduate and never got a thank you. But what I want to say is thank you for graduating. Because I'm going to be real. You didn't graduate from high school? Good luck on getting a damn job. Because that's the first thing they look on the application. Did you get your diploma? You can't put that down? You're like, I can't put down a regular basic diploma. And I learned too. In college, people don't graduate from college. I see a lot of people do not graduate from college. I'm talking about millions. A lot of people drop out from college, and I found out on the application, you know what they put? Some college. They put some college. Like they would get tired of like nobody got a degree, no BA, no master's degree. You're like, some college? Can you give us a little bit? Did you walk on campus and sign in and did a little piece of paper? I know you dropped after the week. Did you get some college? You don't believe me? Look at that resume. It says some college. Did you? I know you ain't got no master's degree. I know you ain't get no BA. Did you get some college? Just something. Did you walk on campus? Did you go get a burger and just like, I'm just going to do this paperwork and sign my name? Did you get some college? But anyways, my name is LaDon. I had a damn good time with you guys. Hey, on a serious note, if you did graduate, it's because you believed that you was going to graduate. Yeah, there we go. That's what I wanted to say. My name is LaDon.